that's going to production that will be ready middle of next week, okay? But here's a brief video that we wanted to show everybody. Bear with us. This video lasts for the next about 2 to 3 minutes. Wade, let me know if you can't see that for whatever reason.
I can see it. Make sure you hold your mic up to your computer.
Oh, well, there is no audio. Yep, there is no audio to this. This is simply showing you right here the canisters being loaded into our bioreactors. These canisters are filled with waste. In this case, it is biomass waste. Okay, and we're basically showing you it takes just a small team of people to actually go through this process. And again, these 2 bioreactors every year will produce 32,000 tons of bioproducts. Okay, specifically biochar, biocarbon products.
No, it's gonna never complete.
Okay, now that the canister is actually inside, the dome lowers. Okay, once the dome is fully lowered, the entire process is then completely pressurized. Okay, under generally you're talking about a very, very high pressure level, 10 atmospheric levels of pressure. Okay, that is incredibly high pressure. Then it's put under very intense heat. We regulate and control all the waste in the process. If it's biomass, we can create our biocarbons. If it's toxic waste, we can render it inert. Now here you see our downstream. So you see the amazing size of these actual bioreactors themselves. Even though it sits in a small area, you see all of your filtration equipment and your fuel, your gas scrubbers. But here's the key. This is where it all resides, ladies and gentlemen. This is our black box technology, which allows us to see everything that's happening inside the actual process. Okay, so now the dome opens, and the canister is then, in fact, removed. I'm going to speed this process up just a little bit so you can see, kind of an elapsed version. The crane then takes out the actual can of waste, and from this point, it's then set into a cooling pool, and from there, it cools for generally a period of 24 hours. However, we're working with some very advanced science to help it cool faster. Then what comes out on the other side? 100% usable and renewable bioproducts. So what you just saw in that very short time period was the process of waste in a decentralized manner being converted. Hold on 1 second, ladies and gentlemen. All right, Wade, can you see my screen up again?
Yes.
Okay, great. So what you saw was the process of waste being converted over a very short period of time, 100% automated, and using just a few people standing around the site. Now, generally, both bioreactors will be in motion. However, for the purposes of filming, we wanted to make sure that people got a really good understanding of what it was to just see one of them working. If you want to see both of them working, go to the site in Tennessee. So our revenue streams, just to clarify, because this is where it gets really exciting. Revenue streams, biochar, biocarbon, bioenergy, and biofuel. Okay, biochar is used as an agricultural and soil amendment, as what we refer to as a fertilizer enhancer. It's also used for cooking and heating. It's an incredibly diverse product that does hold the key to climate change. And I do not have time to get into it, but agricultural climate change will be energy-driven climate change 100-fold over the next 5 years. Research biochar and you'll see exactly what I'm referring to. And we are the world's largest producer now of biochar. Bioenergy, which is clean green electricity, biofuels, and then biocarbon. Biocarbon is used in all types of industry, from steel production to pharmaceutical production. We create not just carbon, but biocarbon. Okay? Other potential revenue streams we're working on is carbon credits, carbon sequestration contracts, and tipping fees. Tipping fees are what people pay you to bring waste into your facility. Well, we take that waste and convert it into valuable added bioproducts. Now, ladies and gentlemen, additional revenue streams, okay? We now have a 50% ownership of a Chinese and U.S. manufacturing installation division called Clean Energy Components LLC, run by a very brilliant man called Kerry Widener. His name is Kerry Widener, who's the CEO, and is a member of the very industrialist family, the Widener family, the Widener University at the Widener Library at Harvard University, Widener University here in Pennsylvania. It's the same family that actually financed the Titanic. Kerry Widener is a partner of mine and Amanda's, an incredible guy, brilliant engineer, Harvard educated, who has brought in MIT and Cambridge specialists to help perfect this technology. But the key here is that now we have manufacturing and installation as a revenue stream, as we own 50% of this company, Clean Energy Components. We also own now 50% of a global eco-refinery and sales and marketing division called Earthmate Technologies. Earthmate Technologies, while we're selling the bioproducts and operating our own corporate eco-refinery plant, Earthmate Technologies is now out there selling these systems globally. Okay, working with Eternal Green University students, working with the people here at Mantria. Again, we own 50% of Earthmate Technologies. John Cena, who is the person who's credited with commercializing the RFID market, radio frequency identification, the one who sold it to Walmart, is the CEO of this division. Another incredible partner that Amanda and I have put together. The last but not least is that Mantria Industries has a 100% ownership in, given that Wade and Donna, of course, are partners in everything Mantria Industries related, and several other divisions of Mantria. This is what's going to blow your mind, ladies and gentlemen. 100% ownership of Eternity Bank, the global and exclusive eco-refinery and bioproduct financing arm. Wade McKelvey, without question, my mentor, one of the most brilliant people that I've ever met in my life, the CEO of this division. If you're on this call, you're on here because of Wade McKelvey. Trust me, we are going to turn Eternal Green Bank into not only a gigantic profit center, but it is going to allow this technology to become more rapidly commercialized, because we'll be able to provide people financing and take this system to the waste problem. Okay? It's called taking the solution to the problem. Eternal Green Bank, without question, is the solution to this. And we are very, very happy to say it will also add a tremendous revenue stream to our business. So now for the incredible news. The Mantria Place Eternal Green Center is fully up and running. All Mantria Industries investors are now making more money, given the CDI separation, the fact that we've brought in other engineers, and that we have basically taken the technology to another level. Okay? Absolutely incredible. We have been invited to meet with the political leaders, including presidents and prime ministers, which I will be meeting with throughout the month of August and September in Haiti. A lot of you have been wondering what's going on with the Haiti deal. On August 21st, I meet with the president of Haiti, the minister of the environment, and the minister of economics for Haiti. Okay? West Africa has been a huge, huge focus of ours. Okay? As you can see, you'll see here in just a moment, we had the U.S. ambassadors to the Ivory Coast of West Africa actually speaking at the ribbon cutting ceremony for the Mantria Place Eternal Green Center. Ghana, Liberia. I spoke to a high-ranking politician in Nigeria today, and also spoke to a representative from the Congo today. I'm going to be spending 2 weeks in September in Africa, meeting with the various prime ministers and presidents and other diplomats from these countries, and dignitaries, I should say, from these countries, to take this technology to a place that has tremendous waste problems and convert them into valuable added bioproducts. You'll see a picture here in a second. A lot of people saying, I still don't know if it's real. Ladies and gentlemen, if you don't believe it's real, and you have not already started to look at your calendar and say, here's when I can go to Tennessee and take a look at this for myself, and this is not the call for you. Trust me. We want people who are going to not only stand behind this initiative, but take the initiative to do your due diligence. Get out there and get involved. See it with your own eyes. Okay? A lot of people fail to invest in Microsoft and Google just because they didn't feel comfortable with it. Okay? Well, that's because also Google and Microsoft didn't have live working models. They couldn't prove their capability until they got started. We can. It's a completely different story. Okay?
All right,
not last night, but Monday night, I had dinner with the U.S. Secretary of Agriculture, Tom Vilsack. Okay? So if that tells you anything, we can talk about just how progressive we've become. Okay, having dinner at the Black Cat Cafe in Boulder, Colorado, with Tom Vilsack. It was amazing, who is all behind the biochar movement, and actually stated in his speech that he gave prior to going to dinner with him. He had given a speech where he said biochar could potentially, he's paraphrasing him, that this product could potentially solve all of our soil needs and climate change needs simultaneously. And again, he's seventh in succession to the President of the United States. Last but not least, our testing results for mercury removal from coal-fired plants, which again, almost all of our electricity is all fossil fuel generated. Okay, these fossil fuel plants create tremendous amounts of mercury and other types of toxic emissions. We have been testing our carbon, our biocarbons, and what we also like to refer to as biocoal, because it's kind of an anti-coal, to put into these coal-fired power plants and remove mercury from the actual coal itself to make the plant safer. This is a multi-billion-dollar industry, which is currently led by a company called Norit. The industry actually refers to it as the Norit standard. We have proven testing results. And if you want to see them, email ir@mantria.com. Proven testing results that we beat the Norit standard, and we are now aggressively pursuing this multi-billion-dollar industry. This next one is very sentimental to all of us, as you can see. This is the U.S. ambassador to the Ivory Coast in Mantria. This gentleman and his country will most likely, over the next 5 years, spend approximately $45 million in this green technology. There's him. There's actually Wade and Donna, and he's actually giving Amanda a hug. One of our friends and investors, Bruce Kalish, is actually directly behind him. Me and Amanda gave him a private tour of the facility. And why he was so emotional and giving both myself and Amanda hugs and these pictures is because he said that this was the solution to his country's problems when he saw this. This is a picture not to forget, ladies and gentlemen. If you're a rollover investor, let us know. Email ir@mantria.com. Still plenty of ways to get involved, and there's a tremendous bonus involved. The process is very straightforward. You do your due diligence. You complete the required documentation. Send your funds into us. Okay? We do our due diligence on you. Okay? Be the wealth of Mantria. Vet out and make sure that everybody who gets involved is in fact qualified and capable of working with us. We hand select our partners. Okay? We issue you the Mantria Industries LLC Profits Interest Certificate. Your profits interest begin January 1st, 2010. You're paid every quarter. December 31st, 2011, the stake reverts back to Mantria Industries as we pay you back all of your principal. Risks. That a profit comes underneath expectations, okay? This is why we established a sinking fund, and more importantly, it's why we value the stock at a much lower level. It's why we value it at a single shift. So if our profit comes underneath expectations, we can go to a double, if not a triple shift, which none of these projections showed a triple shift. We go bankrupt. Okay, this is why we're securing the deal with this collateral. Okay, if we go bankrupt, you're collateralized dollar for dollar on your invested amount. Now you have to also see our private placement memorandum for a full disclosure of all risks. If you would like to become a co-owner of this technology, a Mantria Place Profits Interest holder, please email investorrelations@mantria.com and let us know you're interested. This is your first step at adding one of the most amazing renewable energy technologies to your portfolio. More importantly, making a tremendous profit while doing Earth a favor, a gigantic favor, at the exact same time. We'll contact you with all the appropriate paperwork, and you do your due diligence. Get to Tennessee. We are paying for it. If you can't travel to Tennessee, we have thousands of pages of documentation on Mantria Central that our investor relations department will lead you through. This is as transparent as an organization as you will get. There's not an investor who's on this line who will not say the exact same thing. But more importantly, ladies and gentlemen, you are at the, even though we're commercialized, we're giving you the opportunity to get in at the ground floor. Without going any further, Wade, thank you very much. I will turn it back over to you, my friend.
Troy, thank you very much. I really appreciate that. There's a big breakthroughs coming up. Let me see if I can get rid of this real fast. I want to do that.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys, hold on. Obviously, there's some big things happening already. The plan is up and running. We had one guy ask earlier, well, I heard the plan's not running. Obviously, he came up. I don't know. I look at these questions. By the way, you guys can type in your questions now. If you were snake oil salespeople, then you left us webinar. Good, because he never would have been invited to join us. That's the kind of people we're not going to work with. Folks, this is real. You can touch it, you can feel it, you go out and see it. A lot of the current students that already are involved in this might have noticed that we changed the collateral from 2 to 1 to 1 to 1. And that's an indication that you people that took the risk before when it was a dream deserve the higher collateral. Now it's real, folks. Now you have all you have the collateral of the equipment itself, but now we're going to a 1-on-1 collateral. This is a different offer. I think you guys can be involved in the man to place because the higher returns. What we're seeing a lot of out there, folks, is people are making their pledges, but they're dragging their heels to bring the money in. We need to move forward, and it's first come, first serve. And I cannot stress enough what the biggest part of this is, and that is the 40% discount on the IPO. Those returns are phenomenal. We believe wholeheartedly they're going to come in there. And Troy, I don't know if this is true, so please correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm just kind of taking a guess. But based on kind of our pricing structure, if you've already got 10,000 tons in the pipeline that you're working on sales, doesn't that equate to around $5 million in gross sales?
That is correct.
So these numbers are not way off, folks. That's already happening. This is happening. This is going to happen with or without you, but we don't mean to sound real nasty here, but, the people that jumped on board this before deserve all the credit in the world. You people, we're still going to be out there. We still have, like I said, at the boot camp, about 16 million left to go. Maybe less than that by now. I'm taking the latest results. But it's here. It's happening. And one thing I'll tell you people, first of all, yes, Joy did say they'll pay up to $1,000 per company to come out and look at stuff and see it working and watch it make this. Research Biochar to see what kind of market it is that it's going by leaps and bounds. And on top of that, we'll just be the wealth of all the testimonials we have from all of our students and people involved in the project. In fact, most of our people are more than happy to let you call them or email them, and they will personally give you a testimony. Especially the people who went to the boot camp, I'd really like to if you guys give testimony. In fact, I think we should do a call, just a teleconference next week to bring people on just to listen to a little bit of a little bit about because by next week we'll have a lot more announcements today. And let's have a testimonial call.
That sounds fantastic.
We'll do maybe an hour and a half testimonial call, and we'll make that thing work so people are new can talk to our current students. And no, folks, we don't plant people. These are real people. Most of them will be happy to give you their number, their email, mostly email, because people let their phone get rang. I can't tell you, we can't stress enough how powerful this is. I think, Troy, that was one of the most powerful visual presentations. Watching those videos and watching that stuff work, I'm sure when the full video comes out, you're actually going to, I don't know, but I guess it shows about fast going in, Biochar coming out, I hope. I don't know what the plans are.
Absolutely, that'll be the plan, is to show the full scale. We wanted to just put together something to make sure we had it for everybody tonight, but everybody will be able to see garbage in, cash out.
Trash in, cash out. I love it. All right. Well, at this point, folks, let you know the schedule. Like I said, we'll probably be doing a testimonial call next week. I'm going out to Denver for about a week to take care of business out in Denver, as well as LA to take care of some business. And I'll be back here. We're going to continue to do probably more teleconferences and a few more webinars, but we're looking forward to that big bash in September with John Elway. Let's go to their questions. What will you do with the money that you raised from the sale of your profit share? That was addressed on a very early slide. It's going to go toward building these plants as well as operating expenses. Tell me if I'm wrong, Troy.
No, absolutely. Research and development working capital as a part of it as well.
Will this webinar be available review on SWW website? No, we didn't get it recorded tonight. Sorry. We're going to clean it up a little bit. The next one will be recorded. How is the Turner Grain Bank being funded? That's kind of proprietary. So we will go to that. What is the minimum investment? Folks, you can also email Donna at speedofwealth.com. When you go to ir@mantria.com, regardless of what you need, don't just throw the stuff down, give up. Get a hold of Speed of Wealth because we've got some amazing things because we want to help middle America, whatever your level is. The minimum investments range. We typically like to see come in at $25,000, but we understand if you're 25 years old, you may not have put that together yet. So don't give up on that. We have an IRA. We'd like to switch them to self-direct and do another investment. We still have time to do this. Yes, we do absolutely. We just presented this new presentation. If you need help with that, you can get a hold of Donna at speedofwealth.com. And if she can't help you, I'm always available to help you with that. I'm going to probably start opening phones for consultation, but I'm going to have to limit them. Obviously, I'm trying to venture. You continually reaffirm my faith in you and the team you've put together. Keep up the fantastic work as soon as you can. I'll get back to more involved. Thanks, Peggy. And I'm sorry we didn't see you at the boot camp, but I understand. Hey, wait for all those folks out there. Will the Mantria Placement Planning Republic also be set up with a corresponding LLC at the 10,000 left? Yes. That's what I want you to get a hold of Donna for. Donna at speedofwealth.com. Again, a minimum investment question. Again, Donna at speedofwealth.com. What is the schedule for building out Mantria Place? It's built out. So you can answer that more thoroughly if you like.
Let me answer that actually. It's built out.
So it's done. I think we saw a slide that it's in production right now. I'm sorry I was unable to make the Tennessee seminar. I would like to come down and see the working system. Who can I contact? I believe that's ir@mantria.com. Is that correct, Troy?
That is correct, sir.
Well, we're flying for me. Do you have the particulars on the seminar on the 12th? It's going to be at the convention center, I believe, and it's going to be this Saturday. It's going to be a half day. I don't know if Troy's going to be able to make it. He better be able to make it. He's talking about going out to Africa, which is more important to you guys as investors. But John's going to do some speaking. I'm going to do some speaking. John's going to take pictures and shake hands with everybody, and then there's a special session for autographs. We don't know everything yet. Is the first offer still open? I
can answer that way. Yes, it is. If it's all a first come, first served basis, there's a very limited room still available. But yes, the deal is still available. However, you have to get a hold of ir@mantria.com to see.
Well, the point is that it's been pledged out, but we haven't collected all the money, and what counts is the money that comes in. That is the bottom line, correct?
That is correct.
All right. Whoops, I just deleted a question that was fairly good. Sorry. Gosh darn it. Hey, wait, congrats on the new CEO position. You're great, Henry. Hey, man, I created the thing. I made myself a CEO. But thank you, Henry. Did you video the boot camp so that those of us who couldn't make it either? Yes, we did. And like I said earlier, we're going to be breaking that down into segments and getting on Speed of Wealth TV and speedofwealth.com under recorded events. But they're working on editing it right now. First return, yeah, you're the one that John asked the earlier question, I believe. First returns payable in January 2010. No, it'll be March 2010. And by the way, there's another option. There's actually 3 options with this program, guys. You can take the quarterly dividend. You can take the 2% per month program, which helps with my arbitrage program, but it's less return projected. But it kind of gives you more comfort, maybe. But that's a 24% annualized return. You still get the opportunity to buy the IPO at 40% discount. But that's a monthly program, and that's really, really good arbitrage stuff I've created. That's good to well. The other option is you can roll your dividends so you get a chance to get more of the IPO, which in my opinion is exactly what I'd be doing, but some people need cash flow. The subdivision of Mantria Place, moving that's a 7-year project. Just a quick testimony, I was at both boot camp and Trinity Green University, and it's real. Thank you very much, John. We always appreciate hearing from you. Who do I need to contact for help with the self-directed IRA? Again, that's Donna at speedofwealth.com, and if she can't help you, she'll always refer you to me. And as I said, we are going to be probably doing some more 30-minute consultations at a limited level. How are you going to dry the feedstock? Troy, that's your question.
What was the question again?
How are you going to dry the feedstock?
Through a drying auger and then a pelletizer.
Through a drying auger and then a pelletizer. When will you be in LA? I don't know the exact date, but I think it's toward the end of August. I'll be in Nashville next month. How close to Mantria to Nashville? About 2 hours.
Not even, about an hour and a half. Yeah.
You just want to get into Nashville. I'm just trying to get through all these questions, but it just keeps pouring over. What is the schedule for Mantria Place? Building the road with lots for home construction.
Let me answer that. There is a detailed construction schedule that goes out over the next 7 years. So if you believe that everything is going to happen overnight, unfortunately, with projects that are 75% of the size of Manhattan, that does not happen. So please focus on one community at a time. There are 10 communities inside Mantria Place. We've built out, as we promised, the Eco Village, which is consisting of the carbon field and the Eco Refinery system. Then, after we have started to generate profits and cash flows, we will continue to bridge into the next community and the next community and the next community. As we finish one, we will go into the next. So, if you want to, I would say it's a good question to ask, but you will be asking me that question over the next 7 years.
Good answer. The $3.75 million investment that sold out, I'm not sure which one you referred to.
No, that it is overpledged at this point, but it is not sold out. So if you're capable of moving quickly, you're able to get involved.
What was the first option to investment? I think referring to this, I said there's 3 options. The first option is starting in March 2010, take quarterly profit dividends that last for 2 years through the December 2011. Then there's the 2% per month option. Then there's the option to roll your quarterly dividends. So I'm sorry I didn't mention. I think that was the question. Let's see. We have nearly I can tell you what's money in the pipeline from dividends to Mantria for another 25%. Length of the deal change, example, collateral 2-to-1, 1-to-1. I don't know. There's still, let me explain this. There's still room for money in the original opportunity profile, but it has been pledged out, but it's first money in. We have a long list of people there that said, I want in, but they're not getting their money to us for whatever reason. So it's first money in is going to get into, we're going to put you into that deal first. Now, the bottom line is this new deal is a 1-to-1 collateral because now because it's no longer it's real now. It's actually producing revenue. There's no reason to go 2-to-1 collateral because, folks, the collateral now, it's almost mindless because you also have the collateral of the whole system behind you. So, and it's producing revenue. So we change it from 1-to-1 because it's not like us telling you any longer that we're going to do this. Now we're telling you we have done this. So if you have questions like that, if you're in the pipeline, if you made a pledge, then contact IR@Mantria.com and they can answer those kinds of questions.
Yeah, and more importantly, and Wade, I thank you for that. One other thing, and I'm sure you could agree with this, is that dollar-for-dollar collateral when you're dealing with this type of technology is beyond amazing. So just keep that in mind. Equity type deals like this don't offer anything.
Well, I guarantee you Bill Gates didn't give any collateral when he was raising money for Microsoft.
Yep.
I can't guarantee it, but I'm about 99% sure. And this thing gets up and running.
Absolutely.
Are you still having the Las Vegas boot camp in December? Absolutely. It's going to probably be 2 days, and that's going to be curtain call. And thank you, Wayne and Troy, for all you did. You're more than welcome. Thank you guys. When is the IPO expected? I'll let Troy answer that.
Yeah, we really can't give a firm date on that. It would be expected still in the same time frame we originally gave, which is over the next 2 to 2.5 years.
How many employees per each plant? Well, just do it the Mantria place plant and make it multiply by 4.
6.
So 6 at Mantria place would be 24 whole.
That's right.
Was the investment that had the deadline July 1st for Mantria place or whole?
Neither one of them have a deadline. And first money in, first money out. Just please, guys, if you have questions about timing, email I@mantria.com. I don't want either way or I to disclose anything to people. Donna, Jada, Courtney, people in our investor relations department, they know better than we do exactly where you fit if you've already pledged and when where you're at in the pipeline. So please email them, and they would be more than happy to get you all the answers that you need.
And I think you're referring to the deadline Speed of Wealth put on for the LLC, which when we decided we're no longer charging full club memberships, but as of August 1st, there is a 1% one-time fee for the accounting and legal fees that we have to cover if you're eating alive. Marcus says the grand opening at Three Lakes Eco Refinery was a great success. Kudos for the fantastic for Troy, Wade, Amanda, and Donna. And with the addition of Carrie and John, boy, man, you wrote a dissertation here. The success of all that you do is imminent. Thank you for all your teachings and the constant revenue that you generate for me. I started in October of 2008. I am wise and rich because of it. I look forward to the continued success. Congrats to Troy on his global success, and congrats to Wade on your new CEO position at the Internet Bank of the World. Best wishes. Thank you, Marcus. I always appreciate you.
Thank you, Marcus.
As IRA Services Trust in San Carlos, California, have information on this investment. I heard about this coming at another webinar and have opened a self-directed IRA there. All they have to do is request the documents from us, and we send them over to them, and they review to make sure they're IRA friendly. So I prefer you guys to use Sunwest Trust or whoever we conduct. Custodians are custodians, but so is Trust. I don't want to deal with 1,000 custodians with this. But that's fine. We can send the documents to them. Enjoyed the boot camp and ceremony. Well done. Will there be an SOW LLC set up for both of you? Yes. People need to open their ears. Yes. Or stay on the webinar. Or whatever doubts. Started with continued success and not imminent success. You guys have already achieved the success. Thanks, Marcus. We're almost done, Troy. If we can get you the money to the real soon, is it possible to invest more money in the original home wall? Yes. If we have already invested up our place, yes. It's whatever we get first. Let's see. Wait, I was at your Sunny Island seminar, not the obnoxious one. Oh, I love that guy. I would like to talk to you about possible employment. I feel that I can help you being bilingual in Latin countries. I'm trying to put my money together, but I'm going through the divorce. Okay, get a hold of me. I'd love to get into the Latin community. I'd love to. And I don't speak Spanish. My girlfriend does. I don't know if you want to answer this story. What happened to the CDI patents?
Well, actually, if you ever followed, I mean, I never like to call people on the carpet, but if you ever look at any of the original material, CDI never had any patents. There were items, there was intellectual property, trade secrets, etc. And we're not going to even bother opining on that at this time because the technology that we developed is so much more commercialized at this point. So the University of Hawaii was the group that actually held the original patent on flash carbonization. The CDI patents were held under what's called public domain, therefore they couldn't be patented because they've been seen in the public too long. With all that said, it really doesn't matter. The question is a moot point because we have our own technologies, the black box technology, the other processes that we're developing, and those are all being filed for our patent next week.
Perfect. This seems to be an incredible environmental resource and opportunity for a better world and increased wealth. We agree wholeheartedly.
Well, thank you.
Who will underwrite your IPO? Well, that's
It's going to be, if I have my druthers, it'll be Goldman Sachs.
Wait. Hold on. Gotta get to the rest of the question. Wait. I've been trying to get an appointment to talk to you for at least 2 weeks or so. Really need to talk to you. All right, just email me at wade@steelwealth.com and I'll get a hold of you personally. That doesn't mean everyone has to do that. But if you didn't have, because Donna's out of town, I'm going to have to look for a little bit, so just email me straight. Have you already submitted a question for the first home loan investment? It's another required investment second opportunity. So what?
Say that again?
If you already submitted a question for the first home loan investment, it's another question required for this opportunity.
No, it's not.
Football season is here. Not quite. Preseason doesn't count. Yes, Elaine, you are welcome. I think we're through it, Troy.
Well, sir, thank you very much. And everybody, thanks to you for taking so much time to spend this last hour and 20 minutes with us. It's been very much appreciated.
We really do appreciate all of you out there. If you're new to Speed of Wealth, we're looking forward to working with you, both Mantria and myself, Troy, Amanda, myself, and Donna, and our whole team. My team's not that big, but we're looking forward to working with you and helping you guys get rich. Remember, we want to get wealthy with you, not in spite of you, like Wall Street. Folks, we're doing it. So everyone have a wonderful night. Troy, thank you very much. Tell Amanda hi.
Well, thank you very much, Wade, and thanks for everything that you do, and really appreciate you having us once again.
All right, buddy. I'll talk to you tomorrow.
All right.
Thanks,
Take care. Take care, Wade.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Is that the end of it? Is that it?
Still on.
It's still going?
Yeah, waiting for a moment.
Well, you see what I'm up against. Now he's going to do an IPO with Goldman Sachs back and all this other stuff with my technology.
Is he assuming he's got a license for the technology? Or is he assuming since y'all are partners?
We're not partners.
Well, no. I mean,
right.
we're partners,
Yes.
you know, it's
Right.
okay.
Yeah, well, he's saying, hey, we have a new technology. This is all our new stuff now. So, you know,